Welcome to Shareback Studio. Today I'm going to tell you which of those Cannondale racing machines should you choose. The Cannondale SuperSix EVO high mode, so the one with the high modulus carbon fibers additives, like this one for example, or maybe so-called non-high modulus version, like for example the one here. I'm going to tell you what two factors you should consider. If you consider those two together, it will be way easier for you to make easy and right choice, the best choice for you. And then I'm going to share with you one error which is there on the website and also on most of the online stores, and it's quite significant. All right, so let's see the range of those SuperSix EVO bikes. We have first the high modulus, and we can choose between electronical group set, mechanical group sets, both from Shimano and SRAM, which is really cool. All the SuperSix EVO bikes, high mode and non-high mode, will have same geometry. Both will be Di2 compatible, so that's no-brainer. You'll be able to have both, either mechanical or electronical group set on your bike. And the one I got from Cannondale till May is this one here. Let's just open it up. It's a wonderful bike. This is the SuperSix EVO High Modulus Ultegra disc version. I love the bike. I got it in this color, you know the bike, and it's lovely. But I decided to compare this one with same exact version of the non-high modulus bike, which is this one. So SuperSix EVO Ultegra disc, but non-high modulus. If you want to compare some bikes, just click compare under the description of or the title of the bike, and then go to the compare tool, and we've got those two bikes here. First off, the base structure for both the frame and the bike is the same for both high modulus and non-high modulus bike. All right, so the strength of the frame is just based on this ballistic carbon fiber, and it's not high modulus carbon fiber, so that is very important. And then if you go to the high mode version, it will be just around 250 grams lighter from the non-high modulus frame. It will be a bit stiffer, and I would say less compliant, but some riders, especially on the mountains, they would say that the high modulus give you the better feel of the road. So some guys would say, I feel the road better, and some would say the non-high modulus is more compliant, so a bit more muted ride on the non-high modulus. So structurally they are both based on this ballistic carbon. The high modulus will have more stiff and brittle but very light carbon fibers additives. Okay, now the price. Okay, so my bike, oh my goodness, it cost £4,000, which is almost $5,000. It is $4,900. And the same Ultegra non-high modulus bike will cost £2,800, which equals the $3,500. So the price difference between those two will be $1,500, which is a lot. And it's not only in the frame and the fork, because the fork also is high modulus in the high mode version and non-high modulus in the non-high mode version. Let's compare the group sets and see the error, which is important here. All right, basically same group set like Ultegra, same wheels, but you will see that in the frame you have BB30 bottom bracket on the non-high mode and BB30A on the high mode. That means that the bottom bracket on the high modulus version, on this one, is asymmetrical, and it's wider on the non-drive side, where you have more place because of no chain rings there, and it will be stronger and stiffer. So this is also a significant difference that not many really consider. They will just say high mode, lighter, faster, but also here stiffer and stronger, BB30A. Now the fork, both forks here will be compatible with disc brakes only. Both have same tapered, like 118 to 114, but of course the high mode will have the high mode additives so it will be lighter than the non-high mode. So we've got that covered. Now then we have the hubs, through axle in the front, quick release in the rear, same for both bikes. I don't know why does it say one here, because these are same wheels, Mavic Axiom, same tires, 25C, very good for both frames. And now on the high modulus bike we have the hologram crankset, which is awesome. This is the stiffest. The hologram SI is the stiffer crankset of Cannondale, and it is brilliant. I love this crankset. I have it on my bike. This is my bike till May, unfortunately, and it is lovely. You can just push whatever wattage you want and it will just be straight as hell. Lovely. This one is also from Cannondale, but the SI model, it will be without those spider rings on the cranks as hologram has. Now if we go further down, it will be different chain, so a bit better chain for the high modulus, not a big difference in terms of the price of the chain. Now the cassette 105 on the Ultegra model of non-high mode and Ultegra on the Ultegra model of high mode, so that's also a little bit of a difference, not much in terms of the price between 105 and Ultegra, but we have $1,500 difference between those bikes, and same brakes. And now, very important thing, Cannondale C2 handlebar and C2 stem, it will be here. For the high modulus, we are being told that we are getting the lightest, the C1 ultralight handlebar and the stem, and it says same on the description on the, for example, this huge store, Treads CO UK, it says C1 ultralight, and the stem should be with the Garmin mount. Well, it isn't. It is C2. Even if you look at the picture, you already see C2 symbol, and my bike, this one here, has C2 stem and C2 handlebar, so be aware of that. No Garmin mount and no super extra light Cannondale stem and handlebar. So this is wrong here, and it's wrong here on the website, because they also say on the website C1, on the picture you can see C2. So that's the error, important one. Okay, and then when we go further down, headset also C1. I don't think I have this one here. Brakes, as I said, same. Saddle will be different, and the seat post, that's important. The seat post is safe carbon for the high modulus bike. It is really cool. Alloy C3 for the non-high mode, but both have 5.4 diameter, so they will bend and they will be super compliant. But of course the carbon one will be even more compliant. Okay, so you know the difference in terms of the components, not that much. The biggest difference components wise is the crankset, which is hologram on the high modulus bike, and it is awesome. Those spider rings without any bolts, really cool. And also high modulus have the BB30A bottom brackets, so these are the differences. Now, two factors you should consider together when choosing between $5,000 high mode version and $3,500 non-high mode version. Factor number one, how are you going to use the bike? If it's for just everyday rides, or you are maybe a weekend warrior, I would not even bother with high modulus, okay? Maybe criteriums, flat roads, I would not bother so much with high modes. But then, if you are using the bike if you're gonna use it for road races, long distances, hilly terrain, or mountains, so road mountains, then high modulus, which will save 200 and something grams on the frame only, and the fork will also be lighter from the high mode. So I don't know exactly, could be more than 300 grams. Consider that. With factor number two, your FTP, we are never told that, but I would just put it here. If you have FTP around 300 watts or more, then you'll be able to actually use those high modulus frames better than me, who are sitting right now at 250 watts, which is like average for a Sunday, for a weekend rider, maybe weekend warrior. and no difference whether I'm riding high modulus or non-high modulus, I'm getting dropped or criteriums from by those better bikers, cyclists. So it is so easy. If you are strong, consider high modulus. If you are beginning, if you are quite into cycling but not super strong, not training like insanely, the non-high mod will be awesome. It will be compliant and it will be $1,500 cheaper. That means you can upgrade to hologram crankset. Why not? You can purchase one. It will be pretty expensive, around, I don't know, $800, something like that. And you can purchase a power meter, you can upgrade your wheels, you can do many things with that money. You can just, you know, go somewhere with your family. The non-high modules will be awesome. If you are all about performance and you are strong, if you like mountains, then high modules will be lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm gonna have it till May. If you have further questions, put those in the comments down there. And also remember, you're not getting C1 stem and C1 handlebar with the Ultegra high modulus bike. I love SuperSix. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.